Ian, your thoughts on today's 1-1 draw with Bromley?
Very tough, very fortunate in the end to get something out of it. First half I felt we struggled to get to grips with their game. Just made a slight change at half time, and before we know where we was, we were 1-0 down with a deflected shot hitting the top of obviously Charlie's head, and then it was a bit of an uphill struggle. Obviously hasn't helped with Mario sending off, and we managed to scrape something in the last couple of minutes, which was a bonus considering that we've not played well, so we'll take that. But we've got a lot to learn, and we've got a lot to work with in the next few weeks, because at the moment the performances aren't good enough.
How did you actually see the challenge which led to the sending off of Mario Noto?
I didn't see the challenge, I can't tell you. I actually turned around and thought it was a free kick to them, so until I actually see it on TV or the video we've got of it, then I can't really make a decision on it. As I said, I just didn't see. I just see two players coming together, and that was it. And then the referee brandishing a red card, so I can't really make any comment really.
So all in all, would you say a point was a fair result at the end of the day?
Probably not from Bromley's point of view. From our point of view, I'm over the moon because we haven't played well again. And as I said to you there, we've got a lot of hard work to put in. And we've got to turn it around quickly, because draws are no good to us. We've got to start picking up wins, and we've got to start scoring goals. At the moment, defensively, we don't look too bad, but we're putting a hell of a lot of pressure on our goalkeeper and the back four, and we've got to start taking a bit of pressure off them. We've got to retain ball better going forward, and we've got to start taking some of the chances that we create. But again, we haven't created that many chances today.
You mentioned James Russell. There was a few fantastic saves made today.
Yeah, especially in the first half. I felt second half that was a bit better, because we actually kept him at bay and he didn't really have that much to do. But first half certainly he made 2 or 3 saves that kept us in the game there, and it's important, as I say, we've got to learn, and we've got to learn quickly. It's not a league that you can take your time to adjust to. We've been in it long enough now. We know what to expect, and at the moment we're just not performing to the level we should be.
Attentions can now be turned to next Saturday and Maidstone in the FA Cup. Your thoughts on that game?
It's going to obviously be tough. They've had a good season so far. It's something that we'll work on during the week, but there's lots of things we need to work on. Firstly, we need to look at a couple of the injuries we got with Callum Reynolds and Greg Morgan now nearing fitness. We've also got Ben Nunn back, so we'll have a big squad to pick from. Unfortunately, Matty Whichlow's picked up a hamstring today. That could be a couple of weeks, so we'll assess that sort of over the next 2 or 3 days, and then we can start planning and preparing for Maidstone on Tuesday.
Thanks, Ian.
No problem.
James, what were your thoughts on today's game?
Obviously, I think we were a little bit lucky to get something at the end of the game, but we worked hard, and I think we definitely deserved something after the effort that we did put in.
Also, a fine performance from yourself with a number of fine saves. What did you sort of put your saves down to?
Hard work and training. That's my job at the end of the day. I've got to be in the right place, and if I'm not there making the saves, then there'll be questions asked. So it's always nice when you get those saves to make in a game, and luckily today I was there in the right place to be able to make a few.
The goal conceded was unlucky as it sort of took a wicked deflection off Charlie's head.
And so, yeah, it was a horrible deflection. To be fair to Charlie, he must block about 5 or 6 of them a game, and unfortunately it was just one of them where he's just a little bit high for him, and it's the only place it could have gone to beat both of us. So it was a touch unlucky, but I think we did ride our luck a little bit. So they probably did deserve a goal out of the game. And
next Saturday we move on to Maidstone in the FA Cup, which is going to be another tough game.
Will be a very, very, very tough game because they'll get good backing from their support down there. It's be a tough place to go. And we're going to have to really, really be on top of our game to get something from that. And to be fair, if we go down there and get something, to maybe get a replay or something, that will not be a bad result given the circumstances there, and they're flying at the moment, to be fair. So we've got to go there and be positive. But really, I don't think anyone's underestimating them. I think that we're all prepared and we know it's going to be a tough game down there.
Lovely. Thanks so much, James.
Cheers.